नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत्। Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Sri Brahma Samhita. We are understanding about how this material world is created. When this material world is annihilated, we will not get any material body. To interact with this world, we need to have this material body. And thereto our senses should work very well. If senses are not working good, if we can't see, if we can't hear or smell or taste and touch, then we can't interact with this world. That is like being in coma. This body may work very well. All the organs in our body may work very well. Our heart can pump blood very nicely. Our lungs also can work, breathe very nicely. Our liver, kidney, everything can function very well. But if the senses are not working, that means we cannot interact with this world. So that avyakta state is like not having a body. That is what is called avyakta. Vyakta means having a body. So if we have a body, then we are able to interact with this world. But we very well know with our experience that this body goes through changes. And ultimately, this body is going to stop working. It goes through 6 changes. It comes into existence and grows and stays for some time, produces some byproducts, dwindles, and then vanishes. That is all these 6 changes. That's what we are going through in this material body. So, when this body is working, so that means when all our senses are working very well, if we don't inquire, if we don't find out about our own self, that means we are losing the opportunity to realize ourself if we don't make use of this human body. So, this body is meant for self-realization. Especially this human body should be utilized to realize ourselves, to find out about ourselves and to realize ourselves and to escape from this material world. For that reason, we need to use this human body. If you are not doing that, then we are going to again get another body. And this cycle continues. Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayadiha yaha agayuhu indriyaramo moham partha sajivati. If you don't follow through this cycle, evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayadiha yaha, then our life will be full of sins. Agayuga, indriyaram. If we are focusing only on sense objects, if we try to only gratify our senses, so that means agayuga indriyaram moham partha sajivati. So that's what will happen. Moham partha sajivati. So that we have to be extremely careful. We have to make use of this body, this human life, very nicely to realize ourself. Otherwise, if we live, if our life is full of sins, so then we won't be able to escape from this material bondage. So what is that cycle? Annat bhavanti bhutani parjanyad anna sambhavaha yajnat bhavati parjanya yajnaha karma samudbhavaha. So then this Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Nityam Yajne Pratisthita. Karma Brahmodbhavam Viddhi, Brahmakshara Samudbhavam, Tasmat Sarvakatam Brahmam, Nityam Yajne Pratishthitam. So that is the cycle. So all our activities should be performed as yajna. So then this cycle completes. That means we are following through this cycle. All our activities should be performed as an offering unto Krishna, yajna. If we are focusing on the results, if we claim the results as ours, that means we are breaking that cycle. That means we are committing sins. So our life will be full of sins if we claim that the results are ours. That's what we need to. We need to understand it very clearly. For that, we need this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. To use our body, this human body, to realize ourselves means to understand who am I and what is the goal of our life and what we should do and what we should not do. Everything. For that, we need this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. If we know this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, that means we know everything. We don't need to know anything else. If you don't know this, have this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, if you don't know Bhagavad Gita, then if you know everything else, that means we don't know anything. That is the knowledge we are getting from Bhagavad Gita. So we have to do everything for Krishna. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that means we know everything and we understand that everything should be offered as, everything should be performed as an offering unto Krishna. Otherwise, it's going to bind us to this material world. Yajnartat karmanu anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaga. So any activity which is not performed as yajna is going to bind us to this material world. So that means we need to act with intelligence. That means we should not have any attachment to the results. An intelligent person, so the intelligent way of acting means not having any attachment to the results. So that's what is called intelligence. If we are having attachments to the results, that means we don't have any intelligence. Karmajam buddhi yuktahi palam tektva manishinaga janmabandha vinirmuktaga padam gachanti anamayam. That's what is going to happen. So palam tyaktva, if we give up the attachment to the palam, attachment to the results, palam tyaktva, that means janma bandha vinir mukta. So then we are freed from janma bandha. Janma bandha vinir mukta, padam gachanti anamayam. Then we will reach the destination, padam gachanti anamayam, where there are no miseries. This material world is full of miseries. That's what we are studying every day. But we'll reach the place where there are no miseries. Padam gachanti anamaya. That means we will reach the place where there is no death. That means we need to go to Krishna. Mameti Pandava. Yes, Mameti Pandava. He will come to me. That's what Krishna is teaching us, that we should be able to reach Krishna. And when that is possible, mat karma krin, mat paramo, maddartam karma sanga varjitaga, nirvairaga sarva bhutesu yasamameti pandava. That means we need to perform all activities only for Krishna. Mat karma. So perform the activities for me. Madartam sanga varjitaga. So for my sake, give up all the attachment to the result. So that's what karmajam buddhi yuktahi palam tyaktva manishinaga. So palam tyaktva manishinaga means give up the attachment to the results. For whose sake we need to give up the attachment to the results? Madartam sangavarjitakam. Madartam means for my sake. Give up the attachment to the results. So that means for Krishna, our goal is to go to Goloka. Our goal is to go to Krishna. So we need to give up all attachments because we want to go to Krishna. We want to do everything for Krishna. We want to leave everything to Krishna. So that way, we should not claim any results as ours. We should not think that we are the doer. That is the knowledge we are gaining from this Bhagavad Gita. With this knowledge, when we are doing everything, we will do it in the right way. Because when we know that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, that means we know everything. That's what I just mentioned, quoted from the sloka. Yajnatva nega bhuyanyati nyatavyam avasisyati. And if you know that Krishna is everything, and if you do everything only for Krishna, so then by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are freed from all sinful reactions. Then, antagatam papam, all our papa sins will come to an end. Antagatam papam. People in general in this world, without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and doing everything only for their self-satisfaction, so due to their selfish nature, attachment to the results, they are increasing their sins every day. It's not coming to an end. It's becoming more and more. But we need to bring all our sins to an end. Antagatam papam. So, Bhajante mam dritavrataga. That's what is very important. We need to render devotional service unto Krishna with great determination. So then only all our sins will come to an end. All our activities should be performed only as yajna, only as an offering unto Krishna. Sarve pete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmashaga yajna sistamrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam. So sarve pete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmashaga. So by knowing all types of yajnas, sarvepyate yajnavito, and by performing all our activities as yajna, being freed from all sins. So that's what yajna kshapita kalmashagam. Then we will be able to enjoy the eternity, the life. Yajna sistam mrita bhujo. So amrita bhujo. So we'll be able to enjoy permanent life. So no death, immortal life. That's what Amrita Bhujo. How? By entering into Krishna's well, Yanti Brahma Sanatanam. By entering into Krishna's abode, that Brahman, Brahmanohi Pratistagam Amritasya Avyayasya cha Sasvatasya cha Dharmasya Sukhasya Kanti Tasya cha. So by going to Brahman, we will be able to free ourselves from all these things. That's what will happen. By Krishna's causeless mercy, it is going to happen. So this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, this Bhagavad Gita takes us to Goloka. That's what we need to understand. Bhagavad Gita simply cleans ourself, purify ourself, and our mind will become our friend. Only with Bhagavad Gita knowledge we can make our mind as our best friend. So when our mind is our best friend, then it will remember only Krishna. So that means it will remember Krishna at the time of death. Jitatmanaga prashantasya paramatma samahitaga. So when we conquer our mind, when our mind becomes our best friend, so it is going to remember only Krishna, Paramatma Samahitaga. It will attain, we will be able to achieve Krishna. So that can happen only when our mind becomes very, very peaceful. Prashantasya, jitatmanaka prashantasya. So our mind will become very peaceful only when we conquer our mind. So that means when our mind is, when we are able to focus our mind only on Krishna, then only we can conquer our mind. Manasamyamya machitto. So we can control our mind only by focusing our mind on Krishna. So that means by focusing our mind on Krishna, we can control our mind. And when we conquer our mind, then we will get peace of mind. So at that time, we will be able to go to Goloka and enjoy the Amrita Bhujo. So there is immortal life in Goloka. That's what will happen. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge is showing us the way to go to Goloka. So whatever we are doing right now, it is making a permanent effect in our life. So the progress we are making right now, it is going to stay with us. So now in this Brahma Samhita, we are understanding how this material world got created. Because when this material world was annihilated, everything entered into Krishna's nature. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye. So at the end of the Kalpa, all the Sarva Bhutam. So Sarva Bhutam is Binna Prakriti, Apara Prakriti, there is this material nature, and then the Para Prakriti, there is the soul. So that's what everything included. It is both Mahabhuta and Jiva Bhuta. So they all included. It is known as Sarva Bhuta. So everything enters into my nature. So everything gets annihilated and gets into Krishna's nature at the time of when the Kalpa ends. So when the Kalpa begins, again Krishna is creating them. That's what we are studying here, how Krishna is creating them. So what we studied in the 19th sloka. Tattvani purvarudani karanani parasparam samavayo prayogacha vibinnani prathak prathak chichaktya sajjamanot bhagavanadi purushaga yojayan mayaya devo yoga nidrama kalpayat. So in the beginning, all this tattvani pura rudani, so they are all separate. They are all not, there was no conglomeration. So they are all separate, like earth was separate, vayu is separate, and earth, water, fire, water was separate, apo, bhumi, apo, analo, everything was there, and even the souls are separate, everything vibinnani pratak pratak. And at that time, Krishna, Mahavishnu, with his chit chaktya, so that means his internal potency. So that is the perverted reflection of his internal potency, that is Maya. So Yojayan, by conglomerating with Maya, so Krishna created this material world. So that's what we are studying in this slokam, how this material world got created. So before their conglomeration, the primary elements in the nation state remained originally separate entities. Non-application of the conglomerating process is the cause of their separate existence. Divine Mahavishnu, primal Godhead, through association with his own spiritual potency, moved Maya, and by the application of the conglomerating principle, created those different entities in their state of cooperation. And after that, he himself concerted with Yoga Nidra by way of his eternal dalliance with his spiritual potency, chit potency. That's what we studied previously. And now in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, in this sloka number 20, Yo jayitva tutani eva pravivesha swayam guham pravishte tasmimstu jivatma pratibudyate. So at that time, Vishnu, who is Kshirodaksha, Vishnu, Mahavishnu, they are all same. From Mahavishnu only expanded, and then from him only again Vishnu came, Kshirodaksha Vishnu. So now after conglomerating, so with this Maya Sakti, so there is Prakriti. So Krishna, he entered Swayam into the innermost recess, and there he woke up the souls. Uham praviste tasmimstu jivatma pradibuddhati. Because for 4.32 billion years, during the entire night time of Brahma, the jivatma was laid in a very dormant state. So Krishna, in the form of Vishnu, he entered into his own nature, and then he woke up all the souls. So that's how this material world got created. That's how we got the material body, and then from the avyakta state we got into vyakta state. So by conglomerating all those separate entities, he manifested the innumerable mundane universes and himself entered into the inmost recess of every extended conglomerate. At that time, those jivas who had lain dormant during the cataclysm were awakened. Sanityo nitya sambandha prakritischa paraivasa. Sanityo nitya sambandha prakritischa paraivasa. So that soul is eternally related to this both Prakriti and also the spiritual. Prakriti is the material nature, and also we studied in the 7th chapter that Krishna said that Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayu Kam Manu Buddhir Evacha Ahankara Mitiyam Me Binna Prakriti Rasava. So that's what is the Prakriti, what? Binna Prakriti. and apareyam itastvanya viddhime prakriti param. So there is a para prakriti. So the soul, we understand very well, that's a marginal energy. So when we die, we fully will get elevated ourselves to the Brahmabhuta platform, then we'll go to Goloka and enjoy there. But now when we are in this Bhuloka, in this material world, so because of our marginal energy, so we are getting ourselves identifying with this material body and being a part of this Prakriti. So that's why we are related to this Prakriti, Sambandha. Prakritischa, and at the same time we are related to Krishna, Parayavacham. So that's why Krishna is saying that when we realize ourselves and we understand that we are part and parcel of Krishna and Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and we develop love on Krishna, then with devotion, when we surrender unto Krishna, then this Prakriti, Maya, it's not going to bother us. We will simply purify ourselves and get freedom from all our this gunas, and then we'll go to Goloka. So that's what we need to understand. So that's why the same Jiva is eternal and is for eternity and without a beginning, joined to the Supreme Lord by the tie of an eternal kinship. He is transcendental spiritual potency. So that is the soul. We know that Krishna himself said in Bhagavad Gita that Amevamse Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatanaga. So we are of Krishna Samsam and we are Sanatanagam. But Prakriti Sthani Karsati, Manasasthani Indriyani Prakriti Sthani Karsati. But we are struggling hard in this material nature with 6 senses, including our mind. So that's why Sanitya, Nitya Sambandhaga, Prakritischa Paraivasya. So that's what this sloka says. May Krishna's caused us mercy. We successfully finished this sloka number 21 in the 5th chapter of Sri Brahma Samhita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Ye Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Mahendra Shukla Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण दंड प्रणाम। हरे
धन्यवाद
कृष्णा
सर।
हरे
हरे
कृष्णा
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 हरे हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
हरे
रामा
राम
हरे
हरे
रामा
राम
रामा
राम
रामा
राम
हरे हरे।
हरे 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 कृष्ण।
मोर नंदी सर। हरे
धन्यवाद प्रभु।
कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। हीना माता जी हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna Guruji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
Thank you so much Guruji
Thank
for
you.
today's class. Hare
हरे
Krishna Guruji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी। हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। ராஜேஸ்வரி மாதா ஜி ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா குருஜி, விளக்கம் எல்லாம் நல்லா இருந்தது.
மாதாஜி ஹரே கிருஷ்ணருடைய
ஹரே
கண்ணல்ல
கிருஷ்ணா. ஆமா
கிருஷ்ணருடைய
ஆமா
கண்ணல்ல தொடர்ந்து நல்லா படிக்க முடியும்.
ஆமா ஆமா இந்த இது கிடைச்சதே ரொம்ப ரொம்ப அது நல்லா சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு.
ஆமா மாதாஜி, கண்டிப்பா பகவானுடைய கண்ணில நம்ம கிருஷ்ணருக்கு இன்னும் ரொம்ப சேவை பண்ண முடியும், அவரை அவர் நினைக்க முடியும், அது கண்டிப்பா.
ஆமா 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 ஆமா. ம். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா.
ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா மாதாஜி, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா,
ம்.
ஹரே ராம், ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. பர்கா குப்தா மாதாஜி, ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for today's class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Pranam
Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Interesting session, Guruji. Really wonderful. Thank you, Guruji, for wonderful session. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
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 Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. The Brahma Samhita is amazing, really, after you explain.
Yes, Mataji, Krishna's mercy, we are able to understand everything very clearly.
Yeah. But Guruji, this Brahma Samhita, after you have finished, one should keep reading it, or it's just a part of the knowledge?
We should keep reading it, Mataji, especially some of the slokas, I believe starting from the 29th onwards, we are going to study like every sloka ends with Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So that we should recite. It will be very much giving us so much of enjoyment because it's ultimate glorification of the Supreme Lord. All those things are all only Krishna. Brahma is glorifying Krishna. That's it. Yes, Mataji. We should recite every
So
day.
we should read it as a part of our daily prayers life.
Exactly, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mohanan Prabhu.
So, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Prabhu.
much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
अभी करता हूँ सर.
Barka Mataji, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very late I joined because of some work. Really, we are fortunate. Shouldn't miss a single moment from your darshan, from your class. Really, I am extremely, but because daily you are enlightening us, and this class is very important. Life is meaningless, worthless without this knowledge, this vast spiritual knowledge, this Guhya Gyanu, and the Brahma Samhita, Bhagavad Gita. They are the two integral of our life. We cannot get out of how we should learn because of Arjuna, and we are getting this opportunity. Arjuna asks, and the rural, how can we lead a better life? So that kind of spiritual life is necessary. Life is meaningless without spiritual way of life. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Satata Naman, Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna. Pranam. Sarveshwar Vishnu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण गुरुजी.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुजी. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम
Hare
राम
Ram,
राम.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
प्रणाम गुरुजी. दंडवत.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtana. Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Sorry Guruji, I missed.
No problem. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji. Thank you for the class. It's
Yes,
very
ma'am.
interesting day by day.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. We are studying everything very nice.
Day by day gaining more knowledge
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
about
Krishna.
Bhagavad Gita and about Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Everything Krishna is giving us, teaching us very nicely. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,